Hello, scholars. Welcome back to Writing with Miss Kitchens. We are now on day 27 of writing. Now, just to talk about what we were supposed to be doing yesterday for our half two, we were supposed to be writing about recycling, coming up with some reasons to why it's important for us to recycle to interest our readers, right? We are still persuading people into something that we want them to do. So hopefully you had a great time doing that. Here are the student learning outcomes. Students will be able to draw upon repertoire of strategies to write persuasively about a problem. Students will be able to make writing convincing by including facts that teach readers important information about the topic. Here are the writing materials that you will need for today's task. You will need your writing folder to keep your work neat, of course. Your poster, your story, your poem, or your letter, whatever you decided to do to get your message about our social change into the community or the world, that's what you will need for today. Okay? So what you were working on yesterday, you will need for today, because you're going to build on that writing piece. You're going to need a pencil, or preferably some pencils, just in case that pencil you're working with breaks, or a pencil sharpener, whatever makes you comfortable. Some crayons and or a plain piece of paper, just in case you need for extra writing. All right, so I think it's important that we touch on this anchor chart because we need to make sure that we are able to convince our readers into what it is that we want them to believe. Here it says, writers write to make the world better. Well, we need to also think really thoroughly about how writers do that, right? How do writers write to make the world better? Well, first, they have to write about something they think is important. And when we think about something, that is called our opinion. When we have a personal feeling about something, we feel a certain way about recycling. That's our opinion. However, most people can agree with us on our opinion, right? And that's what we want when we are persuading our readers. We want them to agree with us on whatever it is that we're trying to get them to do, believe, or change. Okay. And when you're doing that, you want to make sure you're adding much details to your writing. When you add details to your writing and you're elaborating on your topic, it makes your readers engaged, right? They lock in to whatever it is that you are writing about. And they actually start adopting some of the behaviors you want them to. If your writing is on point, they definitely will be like, I'm following what Miss Kitchens is saying because her writing definitely hooks me in to want to follow her. So we do that by giving them some type of hook, right? So you can tell them why it's important to recycle. However, you can also put some of these words in to link them into why you think it's important. That's when you're going to add details. So it says here, for an example, right? You can say, for an example, it's important to recycle because it saves the environment. It keeps the environment healthy. I think that because people need to breathe fresh air all day, every day. So make sure you recycle to keep the world healthy and better. Be friendly. You see how Miss Kitchens is talking to you right now? I'm being super friendly. I'm being super engaged. I'm being super entertaining. That's what you need to also do in your writing. Be friendly to your readers. You want to talk to them as if they are your friend. Use sparkly words. I know a lot of you are very interested in this one because using sparkly words make your readers know that you have a little fancy sense about you and you know how to talk to people. That's important. Give lots of reasons. Of course, the more reasons to why you believe in this thing is going to actually help your readers engage more and follow what it is that you want them to follow. And sometimes you talk back. So if someone leaves a comment on your writing, like, great job expressing what it was that you wanted people to change and do, If they disagree, that's fine too. It's okay to disagree. However, you want people to give you feedback on your writing so that you know what to do to make your writing more better and to make your writing more attracting to your readers. I'm okay, I'm getting a little hot right now. My house is hot. My daughter must have turned up the heat up. All right, little scholars. So, whole class social change topic was something that Miss Kitchens really thought about when she was coming up with a whole class topic because I knew that recycling was very important. Recycling is important. A lot of people have forgotten about recycling with the busy life that we live, right? You just like, whatever, I just need to throw this in the trash and keep moving. But that's not the way we should be living. We should actually be doing it the right way. And which you see some of these visuals that I have here. You see some people are recycling, they're recycling things that need to be recycled. Things that we can use again can be recycled. Isn't that amazing how paper, plastic, cans, metal can be recycled for us to use again so that we don't have to run out of resources? I think that's amazing. That's why I think recycling is so important. And I bet you do too. Okay. So I have a picture here of a guy who is saying, trash, recycle. What's trash is trash. And what can be recycled, we should save. Okay. That's what we are persuading our readers into. We want them to start separating the differences between trash and recycling. And we want to do that to save the planet, right? We want the planet to be more healthy because we live here. We have to take care of this place. We need to make sure that we are taking care of this planet so that we can stay safe and we can be able to make sure that others are staying safe too. Right? So that's why we recycle. You see this young boy here, he said, I'm gonna make sure, Miss Kitchens, I put my plastic bottle in the recycling bin because it can be recycled and reused for something else. And it says here, kids for recycling. Most kids recycle more than adults, and which makes it very interesting because you all can persuade adults to recycle. So go around your house and be like, listen, mom, dad, we need to recycle. We need to put those cans in the can bin. We need to put those bottles in the bottles bin. We need to put those papers in the paper bins. Okay? And you can also do that through your writing. All right, little writers. So here are some questions you should be asking yourself when you are writing. Okay? What are some facts you know about your topic? That's something you should ask yourself. What are some facts I already know about my topic? Maybe before you start writing about your recycling piece, you go on YouTube and you look at some videos on recycling. Or you go and interview people around your house about recycling. Whatever it is that you need to do to get those facts, make sure you do that because that is considered research. Yeah. Just like Miss Khan told you all, you are a scientist. It's true, right? We have to do research, and that's what scientists do. They do research because they are also writers, and they go in and they write papers on important things that matter to the world to make the world a better place. So think about science when we are doing recycling. Miss Khan too. Okay. How can you add those facts in? Well, how can you implement? That means how can you place what you've learned into your writing? We all know how to do that. All we need to do is take what we've learned and just write about it. Very easy. I'm sure you can do it. You're a great writer. Here is my piece that I told you I was going to have ready for you today. It says here, be sure to recycle to save our earth. That is very important, right? That's why Miss Kitchens wanted to talk about this topic because I've noticed that in our life, in our community, we need to recycle more to be better people and to make this world a better place. Okay, so here I have a picture of two children and I have three different bins, right? And one bin is for paper, one bin is for bottles, and one bin is for cardboard. Okay, let's think like that. Okay, so that's how we can save the earth by recycling and organizing our trash. Here it says, "Dear community, please keep the world healthy by recycling. We can do this by putting all paper, plastics, and cans into the labeled bins. If we recycle, it can reduce pollution and make the world," I'm trying to wait for this to go away. Oh, sorry, guys. "To make the world safe and healthy to love and live in." I love this world, and I know you do too. I want this place to be the most safest place ever to be, and I know you do too. So help me make this social change by writing about recycling. Okay? All right, little writers. So today I want to teach you that the best way to make your writing stronger is to include important information. Now, that's just what I was talking about, how Ms. Khan was already teaching us in science how to research. You need to do some research and some interviews to make sure that you are getting that information to make your writing important, right? You can get that information by researching, which means looking closely at the facts, okay? You can do that by talking to people and rereading. Then you can include those details and facts in your writing. That's another way we can be really convincing. When readers see that we went out there and we were questioning people about something that we feel very confident in, and we feel is very important, they're gonna say, "You did all of that background work. I'm on your side. I'm on your side, Emma. I'm on your side, um, Sanaya, all of the scholars of kindergarten. I'm on your side because you went and did the background work of researching to get all the information about recycling. Great job." So, yes, we have to keep on doing that in order for us to get exactly what we need out of our writing piece. All right, so here is the checklist that you will be continuously using every single day to make your writing more better. So you want to make sure that you focus on the I sounded out words I didn't know. So sounding out those misspelled words and words that you found tricky, you need to sound those out. That's very important, right? We've been working on that in the past writing. This is nothing new to you. You got this. It's in your tool belt. Use it. How can I be successful in today's writing? Well, your mission today is to add true information to your writing to make the readers really interested in what you have to say. You need to do that. You got this. You can do that. You need to make your readers interested by using true information from your research. Here is your student criteria for success. Students will add true and important information to their writing. That's your research. Students will work on tone of letter. You want to make sure your writing sounds friendly. Remember, you want to be friendly to your readers. Students will work on punctuation, spacing, spelling, etc. Those are the areas that I want you to also focus on. But remember, we're only going to be sounding out those words to get those words down on the paper, spelled correct. Always, always, little writers. And just as always and every day, you are going to be doing your free write after your have to. Now, if your have to is taking longer than than you expected, don't worry about your free write. Your free write is about you and no one else. When you write because you want to write. About you. Okay? So we are now at the closing of our writer's workshop. I hope that you enjoyed it as much as I did. Make sure that you continue on persuading your readers into your writing. I will see you tomorrow for day 28 of writing, and which will be Friday. Yay! Happy writing, little writers, and have a great day. Bye.